Hey there guys, how's it going? It's Afraid and today I've got some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay in the background. Now, the Destiny servers were down this week, I think on Monday, so I jumped on there with a buddy of mine, and this is my second game at the session, and I'll probably upload my first one because that wasn't a bad streak. I got on a bit of a mental streak on it on a regular TDM. Now, don't get me wrong, I think the people I was playing with weren't exactly the best players in the world, so I managed to almost get something, and that's probably giving too much away, but yeah. And today we're not going to be talking about Modern Warfare 3, we're going to be talking about Black Ops 3. So a lot of information has been released about Black Ops 3, and there is a lot of gameplay on YouTube at the moment. I've been sort of searching around a little bit, and I've been a little bit more interested than I initially thought that I would have been, providing now it's got obviously like an EXO-like suit, and I really am not interested in that. I'm really not, but I have been watching it now. I've been taking the trailers and anything that's actually been released officially from Activision with a pinch of salt. Don't listen to anything that other YouTubers are saying at the moment, but the best way which I have kind of approached it is that if you jump onto like an Allia's channel or a Team Martin or something and just mute the commentary, because they're just going to talk it up and say how good the game is. But if you mute it and just sort of take it in, watch the gameplay and just take it for what it actually shows, then you can make your own mind up of what you've actually seen and if it is actually any good or not. So from what I can see is that it is Black Ops 2. If you look at the aesthetic, the graphics, everything about the actual gameplays at the moment, it looks very Black Ops 2-esque, and now that isn't necessarily a problem, but it has obviously got your double jump, which isn't as mental as I thought it would be. I thought it would be just like Advanced Warfare where you do a double jump, but it's not. It's kind of like, if you play Destiny, it's kind of like a Warlock glide almost. So I mean, it's not going to be too mental by the looks of it, but it's a thing in the game. And the thing that what could ruin it ultimately, which is the same as Advanced Warfare, is the fact that if you have 3 lanes and then you've got the ability to be able to jump over the middle, which is actually the divide in the lanes, then you've got chaos and absolutely no flow, and that is what Advanced Warfare suffered the most. And I'm yet to really see if you can actually jump over that middle dividing thing, you know. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So if you've got 3 lanes, a bit in the middle that separates them, if you're able to just jump over the middle of it, then you've got no flow and it's just chaos. And so I'm waiting at the moment just to see if that is actually a factor in the game. If it is, that's going to put me off. The next thing that I really like about it at the moment, or for what it appears, is that kill streaks are making a return, or score streaks, but they actually look like fun. They look like Black Ops 2. I love the lightning strike from Black Ops 2. I think that's returning. You've got like a helicopter warbird thing, which looks really effective, and it's up for a while. Now I know a lot of people, it's not going to be very popular with people, for whatever reason, don't really like the fact that kill streaks can be quite dominant, and they've preferred it over the last 2 years where kill streaks have been completely irrelevant. But I preferred the whole kill streak system. I want map flow, so you've got your 3 lanes and you've got flow within the map, but the chaos should all happen in the air. You know, you get your kill streaks and you rain in on people, and obviously you get rained on. I know it's not that much fun, but it seems to me that there seems to be a counter to everything. I've looked at the perk list and it does look like there's a counter to everything, which is good. There's no dominant perk, there's no toughness. Obviously I think the dominant perk will probably be Ghost. I mean, I think it's the same as what it was in Black Ops 2 where you could run around and be off the radar, but if you stay still you're on the radar. I really like that, and I think Treyarch done that the best. Every gun I've seen so far looks different from one another. I mean, the recoil patterns look a lot different. The time to kill looks a little bit different. I like the variation that Treyarch do with their games. I mean, in Black Ops 2 it was quite good, you know, you could use every gun in every kind of different situations, and I really like that about Treyarch and the way that they balance their guns. So, and finally, what I really like about it is that the single player campaign, I think you can do co-op now. I don't know if it's a separate game mode, but I'm sure I heard somewhere in E3 that they said that the single player game you can co-op with a friend to be able to do something that they haven't done since World at War, and I really enjoy that. I mean, I find it difficult to sit down and play single player games. I think I've only ever played the Modern Warfare series. I've never actually sat down and played the Black Ops series single player from start to finish. And if I had the option to play with my friends, I'd definitely do it, because, you know, what game is not fun with friends? So to really clear up my thoughts, I better go through some of the things that I don't really like about it from what I can see, and that's the specialist characters. What are they thinking? 9 different characters that you can have a special ability with, and some of the special abilities, I think you can even have 2 per character. I mean, I could be wrong there, but it looks ridiculous. You've got, I mean, it's taken aspects from Destiny, what ruined Destiny PvP for me and many others. I mean, I've spoken to so many people, and people are like, I'll play Destiny, but I won't touch the PvP PvP because of, you know, the specials and the amount of bullshit that happens. Now, Call of Duty's got enough bullshit. We don't need it. You don't need Destiny bullshit in there as well, you know. It's just like, I've seen some of it, like, you've got the Reborn one, which is like, it's like the Warlock revive thing. It's like Last Stand almost. I mean, it's not a perk, but you can just get killed and then revive yourself. I hate that. I hate that about any other game. I just think that's a terrible, terrible idea. And my streak comes to an end here in the gameplay. If you see this, I don't know what happened. I choked. I don't know how the guy done me. He just done me. I think it was a headshot in the end. And there we are, 23-1. I was 1 off a MOAB. So it's 24 in this game. Obviously, I had specialists with hardline. So I was 1 kill off getting a MOAB. I was gutted with it, as you can probably imagine. The game before this, I think I went on a 22 kill streak. So I thought, Jesus, like, this lobby is close. But yeah. Anyway, get back onto Call of Duty. So with these specialist characters, I feel like they need to be dumbed down a hell of a lot, because what I've seen from them, it's just instant kills, and it's going to be too much. It will be too much, and they either need to be dumbed down or just taken out completely. Another factor which will need to be cleared up before I even consider buying the game is skill-based matchmaking, if that's in the game, because I had an argument with someone else. I was like, oh no, Treyarch don't do it in their games. I was like, yes they do. They started off with Black Ops 2 and they still got it on even on Black Ops 2. It's just not as heavy as it was when it first started, because it was exactly the same as Advanced Warfare at the beginning of the game. So that needs to be cleared up, that there's no skill-based matchmaking in the game whatsoever. And the time to kill, I feel overall was really low. By the looks of it, you could kill people in 2 to 3 bullets. Again, that's Call of Duty Ghosts. We need to put that back up to what Black Ops 2 was. So I hope you enjoyed the video. This is my kind of initial thoughts after E3 and all the gameplay releases. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a rating. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and I'll speak to you guys on the next one. Take care.